One Direction star Liam Payne died last October after falling from a third-floor hotel balcony. While the autopsy showed Payne died from traumatic injuries caused by the fall, a toxicology report showed traces of alcohol, cocaine, and prescription antidepressants in his system. Payne left behind an estate valued at an estimated $32 million. Joining us today to break it all down is our legal expert, Danielle Mayoras. Thanks for being on with us.
Thank you for having me.
So Liam Payne's estate, what is going on with it now?
Well, he has a $32 million estate, as you said, but he didn't have a will. So at this point, under the laws in the UK, everything's going to his 8-year-old son, which is a lot of money, and the people controlling his estate, because he didn't have anything in writing, the court appointed his ex-girlfriend and an attorney in the music industry.
What are the biggest complications when someone dies and they don't have a will in place?
The biggest issue is we don't really know what they want. I mean, did Liam Payne want his son to receive all of his money? Did he want to leave some to his current girlfriend or parents or siblings? When someone doesn't put their wishes in writing, in the U.S., just like what's similar to happening in the U.K., is the state you live in decides who receives your money and how, and when you pass away without a will and you're not married, everything goes to your child or children.
I think many of us knew his son was young, but you specifically said 8 years old, so young. When money goes to a young child like that, when do they receive it?
Well, they usually receive it at the age of 18 unless you do the proper planning through a trust. So that's really concerning because, you know, it's $32 million now. By the time his son reaches the age of 18, they're predicting it could be $50 million.
Wow.
No one really wants their kid to have that much money at the age of 18, let alone at the age of like 21 sometimes.
Absolutely. Do you need to have a large estate to have this in the forefront of your mind, like Payne? Do you need a trust when it comes to estate planning?
I recommend a trust, but because the reason we talked about, you can spread the money out to your children, you can control who's, you know, handling your assets, and it's outside of the probate court. If you don't do a trust, it's also good to do a will, just recognizing that if you do a will, it goes through the probate court, which can be time-consuming, expensive, and more prone to family fighting.
This death was so shocking to so many people. Headlines across the world. Big picture, what can we learn from Payne's estate?
3 quick takeaways. You don't have to be old to do estate planning. Obviously, it was tragic. He passed away at 31. The second thing we can learn is if you want to leave money to a minor, whether it's a child or grandchild, and you don't want them to have it all at the age of 18, strongly consider doing a trust and some good estate planning. And lastly, if you don't want your ex to be the administrator of your estate, you need to put it in writing as well through the proper planning.
All right, so always stay on top of this, no matter age, income, or your
no one knows what tomorrow will bring.
All right, Danielle Mayoras, thank you so much.
Thank you, Rochelle.
Appreciate your insight.